So if you're into smartwatches, this is definitely an upgrade from your previous Samsung model or Apple Watch if you're into that. So you can control your phone with your earpods, you get your hands free, which is awesome. And it makes being on the go and using these very practical. What's up guys, Buchanan here with TechTheLead to check out the brand new Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. At first glance, I took a look at this watch. It looks pretty awesome. The only thing missing from the original version is the rotating crown. So they kind of took a liberty and copied Apple in that sense to have a touch screen, which flipping through it right now feels pretty good. Cool feature I found out about this watch is that it can monitor your blood pressure, which is new. Another cool feature I found out about this watch is that it can track your stress. And if you're stressed, it actually gives you tips on how to, calm down by either giving you meditation tips, breathing exercises, etc. It's pretty cool. And if you're a swimmer, this watch is perfect for you because it can go underwater for 50 meters, which is pretty deep. So if you're scuba diving, maybe you can even wear it for that. Another interesting feature is that it tracks over 39 activities, which when we first saw that, we were wondering why does it have so many activities? But I guess more is better. It can maybe track things you wouldn't normally track in a watch. And if you're on the go, this watch is perfect for you because it can track you via GPS. There's a built-in GPS device and also has a built-in MPS device for payments, such as Google Pay, Apple Pay, etc. Another trend we've been seeing with Samsung devices in the S10 generation is that you can wirelessly share power, and this watch does the exact same thing. The only difference between this watch though and the Samsung S10 is that you have to use a Samsung device to charge this device. If you use the S10, you can charge an Apple phone, you can charge any device that wirelessly charges, but for this watch specifically, you have to use it with a Samsung device. It's a little limiting, but it's still cool you can charge it with another device. So we just took a look at the new Galaxy Watch Active, and it just actually won an award, Best Device at Mobile World Congress, which is a big deal. Personally, in my opinion, I don't wear smartwatches. Coming and checking this out, I was a little skeptical of whether I'd like it or not, but after flipping through it, it does have some really cool features that I would use day to day, especially the heart monitoring, blood pressure monitoring. I find that pretty interesting. Stress monitoring. I do tend to get a little stressed, so I think that would, help alleviate that issue for me personally. And it just has a lot of interesting features that, I might or may not dive into if I actually had the watch, but it's definitely something I would look into purchasing potentially. So if you're into smartwatches, this is definitely an upgrade from your previous Samsung model or Apple Watch if you're into that. So overall, for a smartwatch, this seems like a vast improvement from the ones we've seen prior. It's definitely added some new features that we think are important and that we think people would enjoy. All right guys, we're still here at the Samsung booth to check out another wearable that came out this year at Mobile World Congress, and that is the Galaxy Buds. Let's pop them in and see how they sound. So right off the bat, pretty comfortable when you put them in. They form fit your ear, and unlike the AirPod, they kind of go into your ear socket. So it makes it kind of hard to hear anything else going on. What's cool about these Galaxy Buds is that you can actually control how much ambient sound goes into your ears with their app. So right now I hear a lot more noise surrounding me. It's kind of loud, and I can dial it back and it's pretty much dead. There's also a cool feature where you can turn on voice focus. That way you can still hear voices that are close to you, but you don't hear all the other ambient sound going on. Pretty interesting. And then you can also just completely turn off ambient sound, and it sounds a little bit more like a normal headset. Another cool feature that we found on the app is that you can control the EQ for the music you're listening to. So you can do bass boost, you can make it softer, you can make it dynamic so there's less compression, you can make it clear depending on what you're listening to. There's a setting for everything. Another cool feature about these earbuds is that they're Bixby enabled. So if you click the left ear, or depending on which ear you set it to, but on this one it's the left ear, click and say, hey Bixby, open Google. And open Google. So you can control your phone with your earpods, you get your hands free, which is awesome. And it makes being on the go and using these very practical. If you're on the jog, they're sweat proof, so they're not going to come out of your ears. A big trend we're seeing here at Samsung is wireless charging, and the Galaxy Buds are no exception. So just like the watch, just like the phone, you can charge it on another device. So let's give it a shot, see if it works. So I'm going to place this onto an S10. So when you place it on a device, a green light shows up that says it's charging. So we just saw some awesome new wearables coming out from Samsung at Mobile World Congress. First one being the Galaxy Watch Active, and the second one being the Galaxy Buds. Both super lightweight, sleek design, sexy as hell. You know, but both have different features. If you're into fitness, I would recommend getting the watch. It has brand new features such as blood pressure control, stress tracking, tips on how to control your stress, really great things. On the other hand, if you're looking for more entertainment purposes in your wearable, the Galaxy Buds are for you. So what we found that was really cool is that they're wirelessly controlling your phone through Bixby. You can control the ambience on an app, which is really interesting. And you can also change the EQ depending on what kind of music you're listening to. Either way, subscribe to TechTheLead, click the bell at the bottom, and stay tuned for more updates.